Hi and welcome to Transcend's online sessions. I'm Belle and I'm going to take you through a Pilates flow today. So to get started, we're going to start on our feet on your mat. You're going to bring your feet together for me. Relax, take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Good. Just check where the weight is in your feet. Draw the back of the thighs together to feel for your wrap through your seat. As you draw the back of the thighs together, you're going to feel a nice little opening in this front line. And then just bring your feet into your 10 to 2 footwork position. Okay, and then from there, we're just going to lengthen through the tailbone. And then we're just going to take a nice deep breath in as we exhale. We're just going to lift through the belly button a little bit towards the spine, nothing too major, just gentle. But we're going to feel like we're lifting that up towards the rib cage a little bit, your front scoop. Bring your hands onto your rib cage. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Good. On your next one, I want you to feel like you're breathing into the front of the ribs, the side of the ribs, and the back of the ribs. Inhale. Exhale. As you exhale, the rib cage draws down towards the pelvis. Relax the shoulders. Give me a little shoulder roll. Good. Head is up towards the ceiling. Chin, let's have a little chin tuck. Just a tiny one, just to bring you back into alignment a little bit. Bring your heels out, so we are now parallel. We're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4 more, 4, down, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we're just going to come into some arm floats. We're going to inhale as we lift, exhale as we draw down. Now can you make sure your elbow kind of creases are facing each other? And exhale. 2 more like this. As we inhale, we exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. And then we're just going to put all this together. We're going to lift up onto our toes. As we inhale, we exhale, we release down. Again, inhale, reach, exhale, release. Good. Inhale as we reach, exhale, release. Last 2, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. Good, well done. So from there, I'm just going to turn sideways for you so you can see. I'm just going to step my left leg back, okay? Now, as I do that, we have a tendency to kind of stick out a little bit. I don't want you to do that. I want you to lengthen that tailbone down towards your heel again. And that's just going to stop you dumping into your lower back. So our belly button is lifted to support. We're nice and lengthened. I want you to feel like this front line is opening, this front hip. I'm going to have my palms forwards. I'm going to look forwards. I'm going to keep lifting as I just come into a little bend, a little kind of hip hinge forward. Now, if the leg comes up and that feels good, that's great. But don't worry if it doesn't. And down. We're just going to do 3. It's really small. And tap down. We want to try and keep our spine as lengthened as we can. Good. Switch. So I'm just going to step that right leg back, lift, lengthen through the spine, soften this supporting leg, and then we're just going to come into a little fold. Tap down and lift. Tap down and lift. Good. Well done. Come to the back of your mat. Feet are parallel. Inhale. Chin to chest. Exhale as we roll down through our spine. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale as we roll all the way back up. Okay, if we're a bit tight, you might want to really bend your knees. You might not get all the way to the floor, and that's absolutely fine. Inhale. Chin to chest. Keep supporting through here. Keep lifting away from your thighs. And then rolling all the way up. Head is the last thing to come up. We're going to do 1 more and we're going to stay down. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale as we come down to the mat. We're going to walk out a couple of steps. We're going to push down into a little pike. I'm just going to stretch off through that back line. Okay. And then you're just going to roll back out into plank. Okay. So from here, my inner thighs are connected. They're switched on. My glutes are kind of drawing together so they're active. I'm reaching out through my heels and I'm pushing the floor away, lifting through my armpits. My neck is nice and long. We're just going to hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm just going to step my left leg through. I'm going to drop that knee and just come into a nice little rotation, reaching up towards the ceiling. Good. I'm going to bring that left hand back down, tuck the toe of the right leg, push out and bring this foot back out. Keep reaching through those heels. Keep lifting away from your mat. Hold that for me for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to drop that left knee now as I step through with my right leg. And then I'm just going to add in a little twist, reaching up towards the ceiling. Good. Bring that hand back down. Pick up that back heel. Push out through that leg as I then step back. And holding that plank again for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Drop to your knees. Slide back into a little child pose. Just stretch off. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Again, inhale. And exhale. I'm going to slide my hands back as I roll up into seated. And then I'm just going to bring my legs around to the front. Okay. So I'm going to bend my knees, keep my feet on the floor as I roll down onto my mat. Okay, so in this position, we want to make sure that our tailbone is down on the mat. So our kind of sacrum, this lower bit here, is on the mat. I don't want you to tuck. Quite often we tuck under. It's just shortening through here. We don't want to do that. We want the pelvis nice and level. That may well mean you've got a little bit of an air pocket in the bottom of your back. That's absolutely fine. Just give me a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, just lift your belly button towards your spine, but don't change your position. Don't tuck and don't push your back in. We just want to be switched on through here. And then from here, we're just going to bring our arms up towards the ceiling. We're going to float our arms overhead. Inhale. Exhale as they come down. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, down. Good. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, back. Last one, inhale, reach. Exhale, back down. And we're just going to peel our head and shoulders up. We're going to reach into our fingertips. And then from here, we're going to reach our fingers down towards our toes. It's really small. Rib cage glides towards the pelvis as we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unravel all the way down. Inhale. Rib cage nice and heavy. Exhale. On this next one, as we float up, we're going to reach into our right leg. And then we're going to unravel down. This next one, we're going to reach into our left leg. Lengthen the leg away, reach into the hands. And bend back. 1 more each side. Exhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, reach. And back down. Okay, guys, so from there, we're going to bring our legs together. Float the arms back overhead as we inhale. This time, we're going to lengthen both legs up towards the ceiling. As we exhale, we peel, we kick our legs up. Okay, let's bring our heels together, connect the inner thighs, switch our glutes on. We're going to inhale as we pulse our arms and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your knees to your chest. Just rock your back for me. Bring your hands behind your knees. Rock up into seated. Bring your feet to the floor. Okay, so from here, we're going to lengthen up nice and tall. Bring your arms out in front. Chin to chest as we exhale and draw back through our waist to start to roll down onto your mat. We're not going to go too far, and then we're going to rock back up. But we need to make sure we're not letting those hip hinges creep in and that we're actually drawing back as we roll down. A little bit further this time, and then roll back up. Keep drawing that rib cage to the back of you. And again, we roll down. A little bit further again. And we roll up. 2 more. Just roll down to where you have the control and you're able to get back up without kind of jumping back up. Reach. Come all the way down or wherever your challenge is, and rock back up. Okay, let's add another one in. All the way down. And all the way back up. Good, well done. We're just going to bring our bottom towards our feet. Just going to hug these feet in. We're going to open our knees, chin to chest. You're going to draw back through your waist as you inhale, exhale, lift. Again, we inhale as we roll, exhale, come back up. Last one, inhale, exhale. Good. Bring your left leg in, extend through your right leg, and come down to your mat. If it's too much for the head and shoulders, bring them down. Otherwise, we're here. Our gaze is towards our navel. We're going to hug that knee in, and then we're going to switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. 3 more. 3, switch, 2, last 1. Good. Hug the knees in. Turn the head from side to side. We're going to reach our arms and legs up towards the ceiling. Bring our arms down towards our legs and then hug those knees in. We're going to reach, arms down and hug. If that feels good, we're going to bring our head up, arms down and hug. Reach and hug. If that feels good, we can start to lower our arms and legs a little bit. So we're just going to reach, sight is towards your navel. Let's circle our arms this time and then hug as we lengthen. And hug. Let's just do one more. And hug. Good. Bring your legs into tabletop for me and bring your hands behind your head. We're just going to come into a crisscross. So we're just bringing our elbow towards our knee, but we are twisting. We're not just rolling through our back. Look to that back elbow. Use your glute to extend into that leg as we reach away. We're going to go 3, 2, last 1. Good, bring your knees in towards your chest, rock your back. Okay, let's rock up into seated, swing round. We're just going to do a little back extension into swimming. Okay, so from here, walk your hands out, put the weight in, because you're going to use this as a little transition. We're just going to lower ourselves, so we may as well use that as a little exercise. 2, bring your feet probably about hip distance actually. Let's make sure the pubic bone is nice and heavy, tailbone is lengthened, glutes are on. Elbows are in alignment with my shoulders. And I'm lifting my belly button away from the mat. You're obviously touching it, but I want you to feel that lift. And then from here, we're just going to come into a back extension. And lower. Lift. And lower. Just 3 more here. 3, down. 2, down, and 1. Okay, let's slide our arms forwards. Bring our feet together. We're just going to keep draw up through the back of the neck so we're nice and lengthened. Again, pubic bone heavy, lift the belly button away. We're going to reach into our right arm and our left leg and lift. Bring it back down and switch. So we lengthen before we lift. And down. And lift. And down. Okay, if that feels good and you want to go up on level, we're just going to reach. And it's more about lengthening away than it is the height. And then we're just going to flutter as we inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 1 more breath, inhale, exhale. Bring your hands to your chest, push yourself up, sit back onto your heels, walk the hands away, take a nice deep breath in, and exhale. Another nice deep breath in, and exhale. I'm going to come back out to my mat. So we're just going to do a little bit of side lying. Okay, so we're going to lengthen along the floor. So bring your head, back and bum in alignment with your mat. We're actually going to bend this bottom leg today. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand and you're going to bring it underneath you. And you're going to lift away from the hand. So if you had
a sling around your waist, it would be kind of trying to lift you up towards the ceiling. So we're not just relaxing and dumping down into the mat, we're actually lifting away from it. And then from there, I want you to just really lengthen out through this top waist. So I'm really reaching into that leg. I'm going to use this hand to help keep my chest open. Still lifted through here, and my tailbone is still reaching down towards my feet. So from there, I'm just going to pick up that leg. My foot is flexed. And I'm going to bring this leg forward. I'm going to keep reaching through my heel as I draw my sit bone back as well. Still working through here. And then I'm going to point my toe and open. So I want you to feel like this is opening. And again, flex as we kick it forwards. Point to open. Let's make sure these ribs are still kind of drawn towards the back of you. And open. 2 more here. Last one. Okay, let's make sure this foot isn't kind of at an angle. We want it in alignment with the hip here. And then keeping the toe pointed, we're just going to lift that leg up a little bit higher than hip height and bring it back down. As you bring it up, keep lifting away from the mat. 3, down, 2, and last one, let's hold, let's keep reaching into that foot. Let's have a little pulse here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that reach, give me some little circles. 3, 2, 1, let's reverse them. 3, 2, 1, bring the leg down. Push yourself up, stack your feet. Sit nice and tall, bring the arm up towards the ceiling as we come into a little side bend. Good. Swing your legs to the other side. Let's lengthen out nice and long. Bend this bottom leg. Okay. Bring your hand underneath your waist and lift away. Use your fingers to help kind of keep the chest open. Okay, I'm going to pick up this leg. I'm going to reach into this side here. We're nice and lengthened. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to reach into that heel as I draw my sit bone back. I'm still lifting here. Then I'm going to point to open. So you want to feel this open in the glute work. And again, flex and point. Good. Last 2. Last one. Okay, let's lower that leg now. Keep the lift, keep nice and lengthened. We're going to keep the toe pointed as we lift a little bit higher than hip height and draw down. And lift. And down. For 3, down, 2. Last one, let's hold it. Let's reach into that toe a little bit more and let's add that little pulse in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Give me those little circles. 3, 2, 1. And reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower the leg. Push yourself back up. Hug those legs in. Reach up towards the ceiling. Up and over. Nice big stretch. Good. We'll do one more. Inhale, reach. Up and over. Stay nice and lengthened. Good. We're just going to swing round. We're just going to do a couple of push-ups. So we're going to do them in a box today because what we want to do is want the elbows to track back. Okay, so the neck is nice and lengthened. Okay, keep the lift through here. Keep drawing the inner thighs together. The glutes are switched on. So we're nice and kind of lengthened through the spine. We're just going to drop and push. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back onto your heels, stretch. Stretch the hands away. Take a nice big inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Roll yourself up to seated. Let's come into cross-legged. Root through the sit bones, head up towards the ceiling. Rest your hands onto your knees. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale. Relax the shoulders, relax your jaw. Again, inhale. And exhale. Well done, guys. We've finished. Thank you.